Well, welcome to this week's episode of Scouting for History. 4 months ago, I upgraded and finally made the plunge and got the NoktaMakro Legend. Now, there's been a lot of hype about it, and I agonized over the decision. It's a big investment, unless you're rolling in money, which I'm not, but I really wasn't sure whether it was worth it to upgrade. So 4 months and dozens of adventures using yards and parks and fields and beaches. I've literally used it just about everywhere and run it through its paces. So at the end of this adventure, I'm going to give my assessment of what I think about it, whether I think it's worth it to upgrade. So stick around after the adventure and you'll see my assessment. Now, feel free to leave any comments, any questions in the section below, and check out some of my other videos if you haven't, and maybe hit that subscribe button. So stick around, stay tuned after the adventure. And the first find of the day is a brass tube. On to something better. I thought I was digging a zinc penny, but it's the zinc lid to a canning jar. Hey, it's in pretty good shape. It's not damaged or anything. Cool. Into the collection. Oh, pff. Yikes. Piece of flashing. Well, that sounded just like a silver quarter. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it is silver. It's got some kind of design on it. Well, I'll clean it up and we'll see. Stand by. Another silver quarter signal right here. And it is another giant piece of lead, I think. Yikes. On to something better. Well, I didn't turn the camera on, but it's a, I think it's a little kid's ring. It's shaped like a ladybug. That's cool. I'll clean it up. You'll see it right here. I thought I was digging another penny, and it's not. It's a little buckle. That's cool, but let's find something even cooler. Well, I'm not sure what it is. It's some kind of a crank mechanism. Very cool, very interesting. On to something better. Well, I don't know where it went, but there's the impression. It's probably just a penny, because it's blending in. So let's find out. Yep, there it is. And it is a memorial. I was hoping for at least a week now. On to the next. Probably another penny, but I've got a good feeling about it. Well, ringing up a 48, 49. Oh, 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 look at that. That is an awesome sight to see. Oh, that made my day. All right. Let's see if we can't find any more. And I'm going to give my evaluation of my thoughts of the Legend after a couple months. And look at that. That was a 3 silver spill. There's a silver nickel. Awesome. On to the next. Only about a foot from where that spill was. Now I'm getting another high tone here, so let's see what we have. Not getting anything, but it might be in the loose dirt. And there is, whoops, a memorial. Yikes. That wasn't part of the spill, I'm willing to bet. On to something better. Well, I thought I was digging a pull tab, but it's a toy soldier with a machine gun. Wow. That's cool. That'll go in my toy soldier collection. On to the next. And you know, sometimes those pull tab signals are just pull tabs. And while you're detecting, you always have to be on the lookout for wild animals. Down, stay. Well, I don't know what I have. It sounds good. Could be a clad quarter though. Or it could be a wheat penny. Yikes, that was ringing really high. I thought I was digging a quarter, but you never know. On to the next. Well, another high tone here. Oh, and it's another wheat penny, I believe. Yep. Yep. On to the next. Maybe there's another silver here. We'll go a little bit longer and we'll see. And it's always amazing how many fired bullets I find around town in this suburban, in these suburban yards. That is a fired bullet. It hit something hard. Yikes. Cool. On to the next. We'll do this one the old-fashioned way. Ooh, it's in here. Where'd it go? Huh. Maybe I won't do it the old-fashioned way. I'll do it the pinpointer way. There it is. And it's a clad dime. Yikes. On to the next. Well, I don't know what this is in here, but there's a high tone in here. And there's giant lead all around it. here. And there it is. And it is a wheat penny. Well, it's a wheat penny, but I was able to hear it through all the iron, which is a good sign. Off we go, on to something else. Well, this might be my last target of the day. It might be a clad quarter. Not sure. Where did it go? Somehow I missed it. Well, it's here now. And that is not a clad quarter, or any kind of quarter. Looks like the handle to a lantern. The knob. Alright. Stay tuned. Oh, wait. Well, that'll do it for this hunt. Not a bad hunt, actually. Much better than I expected. So, like I said, I got the Legend about 4 months ago. And I've gone to a lot of new permissions, but I've also circled back and I've detected places that I had detected previously with the Simplex and places that I had detected with the Garrett Ace 350. So what I found is that the places that I had detected with the Simplex, there might be a few things left there, but overall there's not a whole lot left at those places. So the Simplex did a good job sniffing everything out. The places that I had detected before with the Garrett, there's a lot left. There's a lot that I missed with the Garrett, or that the Garrett missed. Not sure which is the case, but either way, the Legend performs so much better than the Garrett, and marginally better than the Simplex. So here's my assessment. First of all, the two things that if I could wave a wand and have NoktaMakro do, there are two things that I wish. One is that they had a Goldilocks coil. The stock coil in these suburban yards, the stock coil is just too big. And the 6-inch coil is just too small for the suburban yards. I mean, it's good at getting in tight places and near sidewalks and metal fences and things like that, but overall it's just too small. I wish there was a SP24 kind of coil or an SP22 kind of coil that was just right. That's why I say Goldilocks coil. And the second thing is, and I know I've mentioned it in my videos, I'm going to say it again, I wish I could pair the Pinpointer with the headphones, because it's just annoying having to take the headphones off to hear the Pinpointer, or when there's loud ambient noise in the area, lawnmowers and construction and things like that. It's hard to hear the Pinpointer when you're working with it. So wish you could pair it with the headphones. Other than that, the machine is great. The multi-frequency does chew up a lot of battery time, but the spare battery is nice to have. But other than that, it's a great machine. It does really well identifying or finding targets amongst heavy iron. It still does get fooled by the iron, or maybe it's operator, or maybe it's me that gets fooled by the iron. But either way, it's a good machine in iron and in pretty much all conditions. Would I recommend that you get the Legend? Well, it depends. So if I was still working with the Garrett Ace 350 and I was looking to upgrade, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go from the Garrett Ace to the Legend makes absolute perfect sense. It's infinitely better than the Garrett Ace is. It's in a whole different league. It performs so much better. I would definitely recommend going from a beginner machine to the Legend. That's an easy choice to make if you have the money. Back to my original dilemma. I had the Simplex, and I love the Simplex. Simplex is a great machine, and I agonized over the decision: do I upgrade from the Simplex to the Legend? Is it worth spending that much money to go from an already great machine to the Legend? In hindsight, I don't think it was necessary. Like I said, the Legend is great, and it's my go-to machine now. But it's not that huge leap forward from the Simplex. So the Simplex performed absolutely brilliantly in all conditions. The stock coil had its chatter issues, but overall it did really, really well. So I don't think it was necessary to upgrade to the Legend from the Simplex, but I'm there now. So if you got a Simplex, my recommendation is to just keep with the Simplex until you can afford something even better than the Legend. The Legend is like a mid-range detector, multi-frequency detector. So there you have it. I've heard people say that, oh, the Deus is so much better, or the Equinox 800 is so much better than the Legend. I don't even think that's a fair comparison. I mean, you're talking about a $1,200 detector or $1,100 detector against a $700 detector. It's not even close. When you want to talk about value proposition, the NoktaMakro detectors, and remember, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but the NoktaMakro detectors are the best value on the market today. The Simplex compares to a $350 machine, compares to $600 or $700 machines. They perform just about equally. The $700 Legend compares with $1,100 detectors from Deus and MindLab and all the others. So why spend the $1,100 or the $1,200 when you can get basically the same thing for $700? So again, that's my recommendation for what it's worth, but I enjoy the Legend. Now, if you like this video, check out some of my other videos. Maybe hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notifications every time I drop a new video. There's at least one a week, sometimes two. So see you on the next one.